I think it's a natural thing for scientists that we like to do different things, that it's very important not to continue studying the same things, to kind of branch out. And so for me to come to Europe and work with different collaborators and see new problems, it's stimulating and exciting. There are a lot of things about being here in Europe is really a great thing for my research. In part, I'm exposed to a whole different community of scientists that otherwise I wouldn't have a chance to interact with and collaborate, so that's really fantastic. The other thing is, as you can imagine, it's a different environment. The forests in Europe are very different than we have in North America. These trees that are growing there, as in much of Europe, they get to be huge. They're these giant trees, and in North America, in the native range, they never get that big because there are many different types of insects and plant pathogens, and they never are able to grow that quickly or grow that big. But here, when they establish in Europe, they're here without any of those organisms, and so the trees are able to grow very quickly, they outcompete their neighbors, and they become gigantic. And being here at the university, it's a very international center, and so I'm working with students and postdocs from all over the world. And to be honest, I never had that kind of opportunity in the US before. European culture is rich. The history here is fantastic. In Europe, there are many different types of food to discover and enjoy. But even the way of life here, there are a lot of things I appreciated about it. I think that living in Europe, it's a more sustainable culture in many ways. In the case of forests around the world, there are a lot of problems. Forests are facing problems with climate change. I work with invasive species. The problem with invasive species, it just keeps getting worse. And I feel like there's a real need for science to better understand these problems and help find solutions.